Hey YouTube, this is Leon. I'm at the fountain at sundown. I'm gonna have to go set the chickens in here soon. I just wanted to put this video out to make something clear. It's in regards to the videos that I made. Made two videos about this place. I love it here. I really do. It's nice. The old other ranch had me blindsided. I found out some nasty shit. And I'm glad no one helped or came to help that place. And you definitely wouldn't have got paid anything. These fucking people were rip-offs, crooks. But this is the thing. I put out two videos and I said I need help. Here soon I'm going to be without time off. I'm going to be taking over a lot of positions. And I can. I'm able to. I just did 6 hours of weed eating for nothing. I donated that time. I'm here to help. And the point that I'm trying to make is 2 days ago I got a text in regards to me asking for help. The only questions I really got was, what can I get out of it? What's my salary? That's it. What's my salary? And I said it varied. You know, what you can do, what you can work. Bilingual helps. We're both, the owner and I are both trying to learn Spanish so we can communicate with Aurelia. She is fucking awesome. She goes back to New Mexico, or not New Mexico, but Mexico in September. And both of us want to learn Spanish so we can actually communicate with her more when she gets back. She's an awesome person. We celebrated her birthday not too long ago. She's a Leo. I get along fantastically well with Leos. My father's one, my half-brother's one, and my half-sister is one. All through my family. I guess it's a Gemini Leo thing. I don't know, but it's whatever. But yeah, if you're bilingual, that pays really well. That would be a hell of a plus. If you can cook, that would be really awesome because none of us can. But this is the thing. I told this person when they inquired about the salary, it could be $1,600 to $3,200 a month. Instead of asking me what I do, my job description, what I do in the day, I would explain it, but nothing. It was too low. Them numbers were too low. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I'm glad you're not interested. Just because of the approach. And I said, it's fine. It's not for everyone, you know. But when I said 1,600 to 3,200, I meant to chop fruit and feed animals. You know, if you think 400 to 800 a week isn't good to chop fruit and prepare food for animals, it doesn't take a genius. It's brainless work. You'll be in a comfortable building doing it. You'll have the company of spider monkeys, a Brazilian armadillo, a pixie bullfrog from Africa, and a sloth that sleeps through the day in the same building with you. You'll be surrounded by exotic animals. So when I said 1,600 to 3,200 and they said it was too low and it wasn't for them, I agreed. In my mind, I'm like, yeah, it's definitely not for you because you don't really, I don't think you care. You got to care about these animals. And I don't say that this person doesn't care, but their only concern is what they can get out of the situation. I asked for help. There was a woman that I talked to down the street that worked at the dollar store at the other place that I was working at, and she was going to do it for nothing. She was going to volunteer just to have the experience with the animals because, you know, she worked on a farm. She shoveled shit. She was interested. She just wanted to spend time with the animals, and she asked me, like, what's there, what all animals, and I sent her pictures of almost all the critters that were there, and she was stoked. She was freaking out about it. She loved it. Now, that's what I'm looking for. You know, when I ask for help, one of the flags that I'm looking for is when someone asks me a bunch of questions about the animals. You know, what do I do in a day? I said I work 16 hours, but the reason is because I'll donate 6 of it to fucking doing landscaping that I'm not getting paid for. I'm helping. I'm trying to help make a difference, keep this afloat. It's a lot. It's about 60 to 80 acres. Anyway, my point is, I don't really know how much chopping fruit pays. But if you want a lot of money to prepare food, be a chef. If you're trying to make more than 60K a year, join UPS driving a truck for 45 bucks an hour, man. Benefits, everything. 45 bucks an hour, benefits. Oh, you can't beat that. This is definitely not for you then. I mean, 400 to 800 a week chopping fruit compared to hauling packages around. Yeah, you can beat that. Yeah, I didn't join this to make bank, but I do save a lot of money because my living expenses are paid for. So 4,800 a week, and I don't have to pay nothing. That's pretty cool. I'm a living. It's my life, and that's one of the benefits to being a living. I live here and I get paid, and I don't pay nothing. I bank money. I save. And I enjoy what I do. So if you want to be of help, people, if anybody's interested in this kind of work, you have to step up to the plate with a whole different outlook. Your intent has to be about the care for these animals, not what you can get out of the situation. And I'm not trying to make this person as an example, and I'm not shitting on them. I'm not going to say their name. It's not important. It's irrelevant. It's just, I can't take that kind of help here. If you are a service to self, you will not fit in here. This is a team operation. We're all team players. We get along as a team. We watch each other's backs. We get along. We laugh. We have merriment. I mean, we get along. And we work together. None of us are trying to take anything away from here. We're just trying to give, because a lot of these animals are critically endangered species, like the lemurs. Madagascar is going to shit. Lemurs are critically endangered, and if you screw up with USDA, but this place here is completely USDA certified. She is straight up legal paperwork for everything. Straight up legal for everything. And if USDA saw that you were mistreating a lemur, a ringtail or something, you're doing hard time for that. And I'm not joking. So this place is kept up to par. Everything is great. It's clean. It's kept nice because everybody gives a shit. That's what we're looking for help. So, if you don't think 400 to 800 is enough a week to chop fruit and see among the coolest critters you're ever going to see in your lifetime, because many people don't even see a kangaroo in their lifetime. I've seen the people when I was walking with Pan. I was walking around the mall with him. I had an entire restaurant come out to see that kangaroo. He was a Joey at the time in a pouch, but the whole restaurant came outside, including the cook. Everyone in there heard about it. The waitresses, everybody was outside, man. People eating, a lot of them came outside. It was cool, getting pictures, patting him. He was a little freaked out, of course, because he don't like the attention, but people don't get to see that in their life, and this place holds a lot of that. Anyway, I'm not going to rant anymore about it. I just want to put a point out that I did ask for help, but I want people that are going to give a shit about the animals, and I'm going to be able to tell if you do or not, because I'm not going to get selfish questions. And I'm not saying that person was selfish. I'm just saying you're going to be more interested in knowing about the animals than you are about what you can get out of the situation. Money. I don't care about money. And this is how I feel about people with money. Having power, having money, having things, nice things, doesn't make you a great person. You're just good at getting what you want. And sometimes people go too far to get what they want. And in my opinion, the devil sets up that tripwire and has a cell set up for you, a real big one, real big cell. And you have to be a certain way to get in there, but he trips you in, makes you do it on your own. Once you get in there, it's everything you've ever wanted, everything you could possibly dream of. Money, power, women, men, whatever trips you out. got everything. Cars, beautiful houses and mansions, whatever. Everything is in that cell, and he leaves the door open for you. But you don't want to leave until it closes. So my point is, to truly care can't be bought. To have heart has no price tag on it. If you think that being paid over $100,000 a year to give a shit about animals is how it goes, I'm sorry. You can't be paid to love. Money doesn't buy love. You cultivate that in yourself. Sometimes it takes people their entire life to figure that out. But anyway, this is Leon bitching, bitching up a storm. But I'm not. I'm not shitting on the person either. I just want to make a point that I need help. But that's what you got to expect. You're chopping fruit, okay? You're preparing animal food. It's not hard. It's very easy. It's comfortable. You do got to get into the swing. There is a lot of it, but it doesn't pay huge, okay? The biggest takeaway from this is the time you get with these things, man, these critters. It's always something going on. It's awesome. You never know. It's nature. Nature doesn't have guidelines. It's chaotic, but has its own order within the chaos. It's awesome. All right, people, this is Leon, and I'm saying goodbye for now. Sorry this video didn't have some cool animals on it. It's me just chilling in the woods. Tons of woods to chill in, I'm telling you. There's like maybe 40 acres of woods with paths and stuff that isn't landscaped. All right, people, have a blessed day. Ciao.